No.
Pickles, I swear, if you scream one more time, I will find you and I will end you.
Goddamn meow.
I'm telling you, man. Pickles.
Game over, man. It's game over.
It's gonna be you. You don't get your shit together. Sorry, Mike. Open some windows when my cat's losing his mind.
I got hairy legs.
I heard him. He was out at the window and some people walked by and I just heard the tail end of the conversation and Pickles was talking to people and they were like, really? And he was like,
Yes, it's true. This man has no dick.
and I was like, whoa, Pickles!
Hey, yo.
No, I'm not trying to get freaky with my neighbors, but come on.
I'm podcasting here.
I'm podcasting here.
Jeez, look at the butt on that.
Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah.
So what you drinking?
I must have drank me about 15 Dr. Peppers.
We'll get there.
Beer.
We'll get there. I got a whole segment about it.
Okay. First
This-
half.
Does this seem like the longest minute ever? Like I started the stream and it was 4:55 and it's still 4:55.
Okay.
I feel like we should be wrapping up. Oh, I forgot to stir. I forgot to gently swirl the can, Finn.
No, that's okay.
Whoa. Yo. There's some stuff. Rock slide and eagle. There's some stuff going on in there, man.
Okay, Boomer.
Hey, you got a boyfriend?
I don't want your life.
See, it looks like we got at least 1 or 2 viewers. Oh. Finn's traveling to hell, and then what's green? The jungle? Venus? Penis.
Greenland.
Oh shit! Is that a dab emoji?
Yeah, I think it is. Or is he coughing?
So we had a big conference. This is the pre-show before the show. If you're watching, if you're Gus.
Call us.
Well, that'd be hilarious. We just have a show that's just there's no video. It's exactly the same, but there's music through the whole background, and we take calls, but we don't put the number up. You just have to know it. It's like the opposite of a secret show after a festival or something, like a private after show. Oh yeah, sunk a dunk. Yeah, Will, you know it.
It's Friday.
Oh, so we had this big conference and Corona was just starting to become a thing and they're like, don't shake hands, everybody bump elbows. And I, to a bunch of healthcare professionals, was like, hey, aren't we also telling people if they have to cough or sneeze, they should cough or sneeze into their elbow? And then we're telling them to take those dirty, snot-ridden elbows and rub them on other people's dirty, snot-ridden elbows. And they were like, oh, that's an excellent point. And I'm like, yeah. And I don't even have a college degree. Anyway, so that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Don't get technical with me.
This is the funnest night ever!
I like your style, dude.
Oh, yeah. Well, Finn, you're not wearing the hat today, which is fine. You do whatever you want. I feel like it wouldn't go with the shirt. Is that why? Your ensemble?
I don't know.
It's a little too out there, that combo.
I haven't made choices today
You haven't made choices?
that are
Good?
by me. Who? Damn. I am.
Right, digital. Oh,
Are you okay, Finn? Are you all right?
Yeah.
Are you gonna make it?
Anders. I don't know.
Yeah.
Normie content. Have you ever eaten flour? Just flour?
Yeah.
Why? Why did you
Why
do
not?
that?
There are some things in this world that go way beyond human understanding.
Whoa. Somebody's got a gong in there.
This is the way.
Oh, this is the longest. Oh, it just happened. Okay. Are you ready to do this?
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna try and do it for real. All right.
Has to be like about it.
Oh, no, yeah, I got it. No, just hold your fucking horses. All right? I'm really nervous.
You've done this before.
Oh, shit. Wait.
Oh no.
Where's the... Oh, there it is. Okay, I got it. No, this is totally pro. All right, everybody, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, and that means it's time for the show. Everybody get ready to rock your dicks off.
goddamn farts.
Yes. And we're back.
Oh, goddamn.
I must have drank me about
Well, a
15
very, very heavy rotation tonight.
Oh,
Computer, dude.
my computer is on fire. It's Friday, everybody. You know what that means. It's time for another installment of Finn and Doge, the one and only show starring Finn and Doge. I'm Doge.
I'm Finn.
I was really...
This has been-
shut the fuck up. Finn is on drugs. Legal drugs. I don't know if he was supposed to tell me that. We get on the call and he's just like,
I got hairy legs.
and I'm like, hey, dude, whatever you gotta...
Right, digital.
If I had legs, I'd lift them up and show their hair.
If you had legs.
Yeah.
No, we will never know if you have legs. People can see I at least have thighs. The top part, at least.
They're not real.
I could just be like, these are just pillows I use to rest my arms on. It's possible. Oh, man. So, I was sleepy today. I was just really sleepy. I don't sleep. I got to bed kind of late, and then I needed a kick, so
I must have drank me about 15 Dr. Pepper.
if Dr. Peppers were double espressos, I must not be drinking enough water because I drank so many espressos and I've only peed like once today. So I don't know what's going on, man. But
I don't know, dude. It sounds healthy. Keep it up.
yeah, listen,
That's why they have beer to hydrate.
exactly. That's why you have beer. Well, let's get into the show for real. So here we are, episode 19, fresh as lettuce.
Season. Yes.
Season, yes. Season to month, though.
Oh yeah.
Season to month, though. So
We got brand new words.
yeah, we gotta come up with some. We gotta come up with some more. So when I get the number up, in a minute. But let's go. So Finn, take a guess why I named this episode. What I named it.
I thought you were referring the two salads I ate today, but probably not that.
No. Is this
Can't remember the rest of the title anyway, just something salad.
lettuce? It's a hockey term for flow, bro, for your hair.
Okay.
I just got my haircut. Do you believe it? In a million years, would you have been like, oh, that guy just got a haircut? But look at this. Look at this bounce. Look at this
It's
volume.
glorious.
It's almost as bouncy as these. Like,
Ooh.
it's a combination. It's pretty good.
Hey, this is a fucking children's show also. Don't do that.
You want to rephrase that? There's no way to say those words together. He is on drugs again, so
Again.
We do not endorse children.
Drugs?
We do not endorse children in any way. We endorse drugs for adults or prescribed to children or under the supervision of a shaman.
Shaman. Yeah. Sherman.
Yeah. If your shaman prescribes your child drugs, we're fine with it. Finn and Doge, mark it down. So yeah, I got a haircut. That's it. That's the whole thing.
That's really nice.
So I explained the title, so we can move on.
Never heard of that term though.
Lettuce? That's like I think that's a northern Midwest, Minnesota, Wisconsin term. So flo, lettuce, salad. If Sherman Helmsley give your kids drugs, then we totally endorse Sherman Helmsley providing your children with drogas of all kinds. Anyway, it's A-okay. It definitely is. So
who's Sherman Helmsley?
Just move on.
Okay.
I don't know. Will has very deep referential comedian knowledge, so I was just playing along.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway. So that's our first segment. Yay! We have segments now.
Good
I had too
job.
much espresso. So our next segment is well, maybe we could get them on here. I'm doing a new thing. I go to the beer store before the show at some point, and I get 6 beers.
Excellent.
And I read off the titles. Yeah, Gus likes your shirt. Of course he does. Everyone loves your shirt. It's the best. He has multiple Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle shirts, by the way, Finn.
Multiple, as in 2.
Hey, that's multiple. That counts. I got to open up my pictures here. So I'm reading these. What I'm going to do is I read them off to Gus. We might do this on the show. I have to get a little cooler or move my beer fridge over. I just move it right next, so it's like right here, like right off camera. Just beer, and we just stream constantly. Just beers and streams.
Okay.
Do a beer, make a stream. No?
Yeah.
All right.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
No. Just
Your energy is like, let me see if I can find the proper. I don't have it. You know what? It's kind of.
That's how it always starts.
It's like a little bit like that. Like your little Goldblummy. So.
Jeffy.
Yeah, a little Jeffy. So I read these to Gus, and I tried to do them in order of least interesting name to most interesting name. So these were his choices. Loud. It's just loud with an exclamation point. It's a hazy IPA. Then we had The Kind, which is an IPA. It's, whatever. Then we had, what did I say next? Fluffy Sunshine. It's a terrible name for a beer. I mean, it's descriptive, and it's a good name to describe the style of beer, the taste.
So I guess that's that. Fluffy.
That's that. And then,
yeah.
And then I'm going to read them in the order I should have. There's one called Pulp Daddy, which is, not a great name.
Daddy Pulp.
It's supposed to be like pulp, like make you think of like orange juice, like
that
orangey kind of hazy IPA taste. Then there's Ocean Potion, okay, which is kind of lame, except the potion is ocean with a P in front of it. What will these guys? What will they think of next? Okay, then we're getting near the end of the list here. Actually, I think I had 7 beers because I had a leftover one. Yeah, I can't do math. Rotary Chaos, pretty solid name. Really, really nice label too. Just Ocean, yeah.
Potion.
And then the winner was from Fat Orange Cat Brewery. Remove the beer from the bottom of the ocean. It's the name of the beer. That's why I got this submarine sound. So I'm going to give you a little... Oh, super, super citrusy. Just like... It's like smelling all of the good parts of Florida. And there are a lot of parts of Florida you don't want to smell. Trust me. I could taste the whale carcasses. It's the sperm whales. Not the sperm. What? Ew. Gross.
Sperm and whales. Yeah.
But it's metal. It's the metallic. Hold up.
So just say it's drowned semen.
Yeah, drowned semen, and then there's something metal. Give me a second. It's the Titanic. Yeah.
Titanic-y. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good beer. It's there's a lot going on, and it just smacks you in the face with that bitter note, and that kind of lingers. Doesn't coat your tongue very much. Pickles. Jeez. Am I gonna have to get the sack? Come here. Come on.
Yeah. Oh.
Here
he's
he
back.
is. Here he is, everybody. Everybody's
Say
favorite little
something.
Pickles.
Scream.
He doesn't want to scream now. Anyway.
He's
Well, this is
shy.
Pickles. Oh, he's clawing my jeans up. I opened the windows and he's losing his mind. What, you just gonna chill out here now?
Butthole.
He doesn't know what he wants. This is very distracting for me because you see a cat, you touch a cat, right?
Yep.
You see a cat, you pet a cat.
That's the rules. Yeah.
Those are you have to, even if it means the cat's probably going to scratch your eyes out.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we got the phone number up there, everybody. Come on, give us some calls.
It's Friday.
He just jumped up into the crawl space. Hey, did I tell you that every time I use that overtime, the music the Pens use for overtime and stuff that we get copyright claimed?
Yeah. Yeah.
But they don't take them down because our channel isn't monetized, so it doesn't matter. But apparently that's from like NFL films. Come on, dude. I do this once a week.
It's Pickles time.
I don't even think you can hear him probably.
Oh, I was supposed to say, happy birthday, Gino.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Belated. Yeah.
Happy birthday, belated birthday, Gino. I meant to send you one of those bag of dicks, those gummy dicks that somebody sent to Jovi, I think, but I forgot. Was it you? I thought it was you.
Yeah.
That's excellent. First of all, the people that made that website that's like the most American thing ever. It was like, we're gonna make a business where you shit on your friends by sending them a bag of gummy dicks.
Also sent one to Gino, but earlier, yeah.
Nice. He probably liked it too much. He didn't even. He was like, "This is my favorite type of snack.
Yeah.
Anything dick-shaped and sweet." Oh shit! You know what? I don't have Skype open, so hold up. Let me open Skype and call back whoever's calling right now. Crap. Where is it?
We're getting a call.
Yeah, we are, but why is it not opening? There it goes. Let's see if we can still... It's not... Yeah, you're going to need to call back. I apologize. I had closed it earlier for when I was prepping the show. And, oh, wait. I think I can back. Ha! I'm calling you now. Hello? They hung up. I'm calling them again. Oh, wait. I can't. Wait, what? Okay. Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, I was just calling in for some advice on salads.
Oh, perfect.
So,
yeah. I had salad for lunch today, so I'm basically an expert.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have to make a fresh salad.
As opposed to a like a very old, like an aged salad.
Usually what I do is I make a salad. I rinse it out in the sink and I put all the veggies in and put the cheese in, and then I put it in the fridge for 2 to 3 days.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And then I freeze it.
Well, because you don't want it to go bad.
Yep.
Well,
Right.
you don't want it to go worse. But yeah.
Well, and
Those
then
are
I
all the
pick
right
it out,
steps.
and by the time that I'm at, the event that I'm supposed to bring a salad to,
Right.
then it thaws out, but
Yeah.
nobody ever eats it.
Yeah, they're like, I can
And-
tell you didn't make this today.
Yeah.
I have
No kidding.
generational wealth, probably. Right?
I don't get it. Like,
yeah.
Obviously, I didn't make it today.
So you need some
spent
help.
An entire week making it.
Yeah, it's extra.
So-
You put in like 3 extra steps, and nobody is giving you the credit you deserve. Honestly, if these people want a fresh salad, this is what you say. You say, fresh can mean a lot of things. This is fresher than the Fresh Prince, if you catch my drift. And if you don't want it, so too bad, so sad. Make your own salad out of dandelions and your butt, dude. Right? That's what I would tell them.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Anything else, man? Or make a salad. Just make it. Just don't even try. Just make it like normal people do.
Normie content?
Like a normie salad. And, because if it's family, I would say just do that. Because you don't want to start a whole thing with family if it's a family event. You know what I mean?
So just put like salad things in?
Yeah, just put salad things in and just take it. And then at least you didn't spend all the time carefully, storing it in the fridge, freezing it, thawing it at the right time. It's wasted effort because they don't appreciate it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's sad. I know. It is sad.
Is it better then to just make the salad or to get dandelions and rub it up against people's butts and then put that in a bowl?
I mean,
so that it's even more fresh.
I think you know which way I'm leaning, but honestly, I'm going to stay neutral. I'd say know your audience, maybe take a small poll. And
Maybe get there with a regular salad.
Right, but don't bring it out. Yeah, leave it in the car.
Hey,
Yeah, the dandelions.
would you rather have a fresh salad or an ass salad?
An even fresher, the freshest ass salad.
Yeah.
Well, because everyone knows, it's like the Duke of Sandwich, the Earl of Sandwich invented the sandwich. Sorry, I get it confused. And the Duke of Salad invented the salad. And originally, the first salad dressing was Fromunda cheese, from the Taint region of Provence in France. And I can't keep this up any longer.
That's a nice history lesson.
So anyway, yeah.
Put that in my back pocket. As,
no,
conversation starter.
Yeah,
for this weekend.
Gus. Can I say your name, sir? Is that all right? Or are you playing a character? Anyway, we all know Gus.
This is no, yeah, it's Mike.
It's fine. Hey, what's up, Mike? Yeah. So I was talking to Gus, and he was talking about how I'm an autodidact. You know what that is?
No.
It's like a self-taught person. Like, I hate school and like lessons and stuff. Like the guitar, I taught myself the guitar. I did take improv classes, but that's kind of like you only take improv classes so that you're in a place where there are other people who want to do improv. Like, you know what I mean? You definitely can learn things there, but you're more learning by doing, I think, than anything. There are basic concepts and stuff you kind of need to get, and everyone needs to get on the same page. But it's like a lot of things, you either have or you don't. Anyway, we were talking about that, and I don't remember where I was going with this. It had something to do with the whole the salads and everything. Oh, fuck. Anyway, thanks for calling in, Mike.
Yeah. Hey, I appreciate the advice. I'll take it into consideration.
Oh, it's Gil. Sorry, he wants to be called Gil now. Yeah, just take it into consideration. And honestly, worst comes to worst, just don't bring anything, and no one will probably notice.
Yeah. Then, how do you recommend, or do you have any advice about not being noticed at a family picnic or a family like party on a weekend?
Yeah. So I'm terrible at this. I am constantly peacocking unintentionally. I mean, look at this. Just look at this sick flow. So I probably wouldn't be the best person to ask. Are you in a 7-Eleven?
Yeah, I'm getting a slushie.
Nice. Man, that sounds really good. But so I don't know. Finn, do you have any advice? Because I am literally the worst person on earth to ask about how to not be noticed, because I must constantly be noticed or I die inside by increments. So
what type of a gathering are we talking about?
He was talking about like a family gathering, like on a weekend. Let's say it's like Labor Day or some national holiday where everybody gets together and has like a cookout, and you have to go, maybe at least for like an hour or two, but you don't really want to interact with any of the people there. What's your strategy?
Well, my strategy would be Labor Day. Oh, I've never done that. So.
Well, yeah, like Kipper Fish Day or whatever you.
Fish Day.
Fish Day.
Okay.
Yeah, Fish Day.
Yeah, I bring my own fish.
Okay. So you bring your own fish.
Yeah, I don't. So I don't have to go around, like taking other people's fishes on my plate or anything. I have my own fish.
Okay.
I have my own space there. I just go into the corner with my own fish and just eat them there.
So that way you can say, I was there. Like, I have proof. Look, I took a selfie with my fish that I brought, and see that's the umbrella 40 feet behind me, the umbrella of the table where everyone else was sitting.
But the thing is, how I prepare this fish is I make them like a few days before the event.
Uh-huh.
I put them in a bowl.
Uh-huh.
And I freeze them.
Right. Well, you put it in the fridge for a couple days.
The day before.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just let it sit in the kitchen.
Well, you got to thaw it out.
Flavors.
Right.
And I normally I drive to the event, whatever it is, Fish Day, in this.
Right.
And I put the seat warmer on in the car and put the fish there just to get them like real nice.
Is that
ready?
You put the fish on the passenger seat?
Yeah, you take it out of the bowl and put it directly on the leather passenger seat with the seat warmer on.
Absolutely. Well, it's not leather, but yeah.
Well, it's not leather?
Do you think it's
what are you,
better
poor?
if it's leather
What am I, made of
or
money?
if it's cloth?
Yeah, I'm poor. Yeah.
Sorry, Mike, go one more time.
I was just wondering, like, if it's better to thaw the fish on the seat warmer if it's leather or if it's cloth upholstery.
Well, I mean, it depends on.
Well, there's two schools in this.
Right. You're the Fish Day expert, Finn. Yeah. So I'm gonna murder you, Pickles. Sorry. I'm sorry. Please continue. Here, let me give you some background. All right. This is Fish Talk with Finn. Go hit me with your best shot, Finn. How is it best to thaw out your frozen fish on your car seat? Which material is preferable?
Well, I think cleaning-wise, I think leather is the better choice because it's easier just to wipe off the fish
slime.
Slime.
Fish jus. The fishes. What essence? Fashions. Nope, but that's not a thing. Moving on.
With this other choice, I think it brings more flavor to the fish, especially if you do like multiple fish days.
Exactly. A cloth seat will retain some of that essence of your passengers' previous fish day cargo. That weird like box that your parents gave you from the basement that who knows, it was kind of wet on the bottom. All of that.
Swampy butt.
Swampy butt, man.
But it's all there.
Yeah. So it depends on how complex with how much time you have. Because if you have time to do the cleanup, I cloth all the way. I'm a cloth boy. Cloth man. Clothson.
So yeah, but anyway, I put him on the passenger seat.
A citizen of the cloth.
Yes.
on the
So you
on
put
the
it on
warm
the seat.
seat and let them sit there. I'd say 2 days, and then leave for the fish day.
Minimum of 2 days, right?
Yeah.
No more than 6 because you're going to need to use your passenger seat for something.
Well, yeah, that's crazy. So
It's insane.
Yeah.
So then, what I'm wondering is, do you bring your own plate to
Absolutely. Yes.
eat your fish off of, or like?
Or I just put them in my back pocket.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You
either
either
your pocket. Yeah.
Well,
Because
I mean,
people are not gonna come to talk to you if you have a fish in your back
if you have a
pocket that's been sitting in your car for
six-day-old
6 days.
fish in your back pocket. Oh, we cracked it. Oh, we cracked it, everybody.
There it is.
Oh, I need to change that too. It's fish. Oh, man.
All right, problems solved. I'm out of here.
All right. Love you, Mike. Thanks for calling in.
Thanks.
I hope he enjoys that slushy, man. I'm honestly jealous. Hey, I'm going back in for another round.
What'd you find there?
You know, it's weird. It's like it has a feminine energy. Which gender's a construct, but, you know, like I could tell what's feminine, you know? Okay. Also, like something atmospheric, you know? And then I feel like someone's very alone. Like almost like a Bermudan vibe, you know? Like a some sort of like an island vibe. Wait.
Does it taste like a plane crash?
Yes.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, you know what? You know what it is? It's Amelia Earhart. It's Amelia Earhart. That's what it is.
Whoa,
Yeah.
okay.
Nailed it. Figured it out. Anyway, if you guys ever need help figuring out the flavor profile of a beer, I basically am. You know what a super taster is, right?
You.
Well, no, I'm an Uber taster.
Uber.
Yeah,
So
every time I take an Uber, I lick
cars?
the car. Yes. And mostly the passenger
Fish day.
seat to see if they've participated in Fish Day or not. Because honestly, everybody should. I mean, there's more fish than people. I actually don't know if that's true. I can only assume that it is. The oceans are
sure
huge.
there are.
There's got to be more fish than people.
Yeah.
You know that
Well,
crazy. You know that crazy thing, man. I really wish I could remember what I was trying to talk about that autodidact thing with Mike, because it was really good. Something there. You know the thing about like how like all the insects on Earth like outweigh the mammals by like. It's gonna be one less mammal on this Earth, man. I don't know if you can hear Pickles. So he's just.
So is it you or Pickles then?
Both maybe. I don't know. We're really, you know that. My favorite song,
Ebony and Ivory.
No, close. It's newer than that. "Two Become One" by the Spice Girls. That's me and Pickles. Yeah. And to become one, and then Pickles like, ah! I like the cat remix personally. Oh well, we're about halfway through. You know what? I want to go long. Do you want to go long today?
I'm fine with that.
All right. So, yeah, please call in if you need any advice, have anything you want to talk about. How do you, I want to start talking about like fall things. You know, it's starting to get crispy out there. Crisp, cool air, nice cool evenings, not humid.
It was 4 Celsius this morning when I left for work.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It was so cold. My nipples were absolutely stiff.
This cut my shirt right off.
Oh, yes.
And
exposed my tassels.
Your tassel? Oh. Wow. There's a lot to unpack there.
I'm a stripper. What?
Oh, okay. I mean, you're a burlesque performer, maybe.
No, I'm a stripper.
In Finland, are you not allowed to show your nipples in strip clubs?
I'm sure they are.
Okay, yeah. I mean, you could show your nipples at the beach. What's the deal with that? Like, dudes could walk around, nipples everywhere. I mean, you got to wear a shirt into the 7-Eleven to get your slushie. I don't know if you heard the guy screaming at Mike in the background. It was
Put on a shirt.
Put on a goddamn shirt, you hippie! And then that was all the rustling was him putting the shirt on. Anyway. I mean, I get it. It's like anything, though. Isn't it like Japan or somewhere, like feet used to be like the most like erotic part of the body? And according to the internet, there's a lot of people out there that still think feet are the most erotic part of the body, and they will spend good money on just pictures of your feet. Yeah. If I was a lady, I would totally take advantage of all these horny dudes with no self-control.
I'm sure there's like a market for male feet also.
I'm sure there is. It's just like it seems like it would take more effort to find it, and
yeah, sure.
You know,
just start posting your feet randomly.
Right. I mean, I could just do that, but I mean, like if you're a lady, you just make an OnlyFans and a TikTok, and you just be like, "Hey, you're not going to see my feet on this TikTok, so gotta pay whatever
my dirty,
it costs."
dirty feet.
Oh, I stepped on some worms. They were. I stomped all over Finn's passenger seat right after fish day.
Oh, that was the extra taste there was in the
little bit of worm.
Next
worm slime.
Next patch of fish.
Yeah.
Oh.
This sound is so calming to me, but I bet some people it's like gives them terrible anxiety because they're imagining being trapped in a metal tube underwater. You know what I mean?
Yeah, or if they're like submarine.
Yeah, that's
crash survivors.
Oh, okay. Well, it's very specific. You know, submarine crash, the third leading cause of non-natural death in the world. People out there they're not obeying the speed limits.
That happens.
Yeah. They're not looking both ways before they cross the English Channel.
It's true. Yeah. I've seen it.
Digital palsy.
Sorry, what was that, Finn?
Well, a very, very heavy rotation tonight.
I feel like that today.
Flying high. Flying high.
Listening to you talk about your self-teaching things, I was.
You were just totally zoned out.
Yeah, I had no idea what was happening.
Well, apparently Stanley Kubrick was an autodidact, according to the main actor from 2001, whose name I can never remember. He was basically, John Dick, Johnson Dick, Dick Johnson.
John Dicks.
He apparently was self-taught at pretty much everything, and he could hold his own with talking about any subject. And Gus was like, "You're like that," and I'm like, "No. I can bullshit my way through a conversation with somebody that isn't a full-on expert, but here's an example. One of the weirdest nights of my life. Yeah, I'm Bill Clinton now. One of the weirdest nights of my life. I did not have sexual relations with that puppet. My wife, Rachel, Mrs. Doge, her 700th high school reunion. No, 20th.
Is she a vampire?
I hope so, because I want to live forever. Those people were like, "Oh, immortality is a curse." Are you kidding me? Come on. Get out of here.
Podcasts we could do.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like,
I don't want your life.
If you think like that, I don't want your life.
Ah. Excellent.
So anyway, we're at this thing, and there was a woman there with her husband who's from I don't know if he was South African or Australian. He was from one of those weird talking English countries. I think he was South African maybe. Anyway, he was he worked for, I can't remember. It's government, I don't know if it was EPA or I think it was Department of the Interior. And he was 4 steps below the secretary of the Department of the Interior. So like, he's like not a big deal in Washington, but Washington type. And I didn't really know this, and we were talking about like environmental concerns and conservation and stuff. And I'm just like talking out my ass about the little that I know about it, and like I have very strongly formed opinions about all of this. And he's like, yeah, I'm like in charge of like $300 million of like funding that I have to give out to half of the world and blah blah blah. And I talk funny like this. And I was like, ugh, but he didn't catch on. He didn't know that I was faking it mostly. So it went well. It was fine.
So you just bullshit.
Well, I mean, I know a little about a lot, and I am very good at extrapolating small amounts of information out into large amounts of information that I made up. I don't know. It's a weird thing. I'll catch myself being like, wait, do I actually know or even think this sometimes? Do you ever do that? Like you're saying something and then you're like, why did I say that?
Yeah, that happens. Yeah.
Sure. Just because you're just you get momentum and then you're like, you know what? Actually, let's boop, boop, boop. Let's walk that back a little bit.
Rewind. Yeah.
Yeah.
I caught myself, doing that.
Yeah, it's natural, right? It's natural, especially if you've had a few beers at a 700-year. When you're at a vampire party and you've had a few drinks, and all the vampires are they all are very interested in you for some reason. Like they're not talking to anybody else. They're just and like as a Leo and an extrovert and a natural performer, I was just eating it up. And they were eating it up too. Like I felt like they were like gonna eat me up or something. You know what I mean? Like they were just like hanging on my every word.
It was the fish in your pocket.
Oh, it's the fish blood.
Vampires really into fish day.
Super into fish day because everybody gets together in small groups that are it's easier to target. And fish day, oddly enough, happens at night. Like it's called fish day, but they do it at night. Gus just posted a vampire emoji. Night?
Vampire. Yeah.
Vampire. Yeah. Oh, I thought we were going to harmonize. I can't do that. I don't. Let me get Pickles down here.
Yeah.
Put us all to shame.
Hey.
Yeah, now he won't scream. Now I couldn't get him to make a peep if I wanted.
It's your turn, man.
Yeah.
Do the thing. Drink the
Mike
beer.
Tomlinson needs to know more about Fish Day. Well, I mean, like I said, I know a little about a lot, Finn. Let me tell you, sorry. We'll just is that a goddamn Dracula? They're so small. I can't. Maybe. Oh wait, can I do this? Oh hell yeah, I can. Zoom in. It looks like a goddamn Dracula to me. Let me tell you what I think I know about Fish Day, Finn, and you can correct me. So let's see. I feel like we need.
No, that's wrong. Oh, you didn't start.
No, I don't know. It's too quiet. No one's calling. I have had way too much caffeine today, and I just need something going on in the background. Ooh, I like it. You think you're cool. I can be cool. Not as cool as that, probably. But
I think I'm about to have epilepsy.
What color is best from this light in the back? Looks like blue is the most noticeable. And the color from your the screen is okay, anyway.
Yeah.
So, all right, Fish Day. This is what I know about Fish Day. I got to turn these lights back to white. It's driving me nuts. I don't like all of the noise in my video signal. Okay, Fish Day.
Fish Day.
All right, so, like I said, I extrapolate sometimes. So call me out if I am
month?
incorrect. Fish Day. Well, Well, there's a fish day every month.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. All right. At least I got that.
Yeah.
So there's a fish day every month, and basically it's not the same every year because it's based on lunar cycles and the tide, right? From what I understand.
Yeah.
So there used to be in certain coastal regions, in Nordic areas, the Scandinavian areas, and even some of more Western Europe, on a flood tide where there was a full moon very close to the Earth, fish would get pushed into tide pools that didn't normally exist, and then as the tide receded, there would be a bounty of fish just there. You could just basically pick them up, right?
Yeah.
And so this is basically Fish Day is a celebration and a remembrance of that. Now, people are worried. The ice caps are melting. The birds are flying into buildings. Donald Trump Jr. is just got a corner on the cocaine market. People are having a hard time finding cocaine. A lot of stuff's going on. So, but that's why Fish Day is more important now than ever. But that's basically all I know. I don't really know any of the intricacies of how it's celebrated. I don't know. Was I close?
Yeah, you got everything right, actually.
I'm glad I didn't get any more granular than that.
Did you read it from Wikipedia?
At one point, yes. I just remembered it. I wasn't reading it right now. Also, if somebody posts, please make a Fish Day Wikipedia entry and send us the link.
You got all the info there.
Yeah, just play it back and obviously know what I'm talking about. But how do people celebrate? Obviously, there's the ceremonial preparation of the fish, but is there anything else that goes into Fish Day?
First of all, Fish Day is celebrated to honor the god of fish, called Flirts.
Flirts?
Flirts.
Flirts is the god of fish?
Flirts.
Like with an E? F-L-E-R-T... F-L-I-R-T-Z?
There's I'll type the letter.
Oh, it's like it's like a non-English word, which makes sense. Look at me being all English-centric. Oh, Flirts. So okay, that's the god of fish.
The O with dots is
Flirts. Okay.
So yeah, it's Flirts, the fish god, and it was traditionally in the 1800s.
Okay.
That was the men would walk into shallow water and masturbate into the lake.
Of course.
Yep.
Well,
that's what they did.
You need to make an offering.
Yeah.
And what more? What a prized possession, right?
Yeah.
It's like you'd have a theoretically infinite supply, but it's still precious.
And the person who ejaculated the fastest was the king of the Fish Day, and he was the celebrated person.
And how does he get a crown or a cloak or?
He dressed up as a fish.
Okay.
Had a crown made of fish.
Okay. And then a big kind of fish, like a anthropomorphized fish suit.
Yeah.
Like the rubber armor from Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Sure.
That's just
Not
for
sure
Will.
What that is, but yeah. But yeah, that'd be fish. Oh, that's the Fisher King. Yeah.
Robin Williams.
Yeah.
So, so a guy jizzes fast, gets to wear a fish costume. Yeah. That seems like the start of the festive. That kicks it off, right? Then. Everyone puts their peeners away.
Yeah, there's no more peener action.
It's good. Go. Wait. Wait. Go on.
Yeah, but no. And the fish that they have caught the previous week are being prepared.
Uh-huh.
There's these warm seeds.
Right.
normally inside like a cabin or something where the fish have been prepared for a good amount of days just to get them right. Well, you don't want,
It's like 6 to 12 days, probably.
Yeah, no more than 13.
No,
Just
because
get 'em just right.
No, because everyone knows Flirts hates the number 13 more than anything.
That's the unlucky fish number for fish. You never see. You
would never see a
like
school of 13.
fish.
No, never.
Yeah, never. That's the rule.
It's like a hotel elevator. That's where they got that. Actually, there's no 13th floor.
Yeah, because there used to be a. No, I'm not gonna go there. So stupid.
Anyway, so all right, so they prepare the fish. They use the warm seats, and well, like in Finland, I understand they will dial the temperature back a little bit in the sauna and use that. In other countries where saunas are less. Oh, thank you. I literally practice in the mirror every morning. Just that one word, sauna. Yeah. In other countries where a sauna is less commonplace, they will utilize whatever means they have: a heated car seat, an electric blanket on a couch.
Just even before like the 1800s, they used to have only horses. They didn't have cars, so they'd put the fish on the horses.
Yeah, they would heat a rock up in a fire and wrap it in a blanket and put that on the saddle of the horse.
Yeah.
And it was hard because you had to watch that horse because the horse just shifts its way and the fish falls off. And you got to pick it up. You got to put it back on the rock. And I mean, like that.
And turns out dead fish they're not very good riders.
No, they also don't have hands. Live fish also don't have hands.
Wait, what?
Well,
dead fish don't have. Okay, yeah.
Right. So I mean, we could go on about this literally forever, but I think.
But but in the end. There'd be a few persons selected. They'd be put in this building, and the building would be burned.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Were you just doing what I think you was doing?
No.
Okay. Good. Hey guys.
That's fish day.
That's fish day. Let's see. People don't know that the technology for heated seats in cars comes from early fish day celebrations.
Absolutely.
You gotta add that to the wiki. Will add that to the wiki. Also make the wiki and then add that to the wiki.
Done,
if it's not done already.
If
it's not done by the end of the show, we're gonna keep streaming until someone sends me proof that there is a Wikipedia entry for fish day.
Yes. Please. Do it.
Hey, Finn. Isn't this great?
It's lovely.
Isn't it nice that people are watching this week? Like, it was cool just hanging out with you last week.
Yeah.
But then it was kind of like, why are we streaming it then? But I guess people watch it later.
Like a weird element to streaming and not just, hanging out. That's,
It's true. I talk over you a lot more. Slightly more. I talk over you a little more.
Just
tiny bit. A little bit. I don't know. I don't know how anybody puts up with me, honestly. I don't know how you put up with me.
Drugs.
You had it so ready. Oh wait, Will did watch last week, but he didn't call in because he was driving. Sorry, Will. I'm sorry. But I'm saying in the grand scheme of things, it's like when you normally are used to 4 people watching and only 1 watches, it's like devastating.
Yeah.
This is me right now.
But I was going into Toshi Station to pick up some power converters.
I was really quiet. No one could probably even hear that. All right, we really need to call 4 more years.
4 more years.
Of what? All right, so I was at a place. I'm not going to get too specific. Look at phone.
Hi, phone.
Gus sent me a fish day drawing that he did. I'm going to have to save this and send it to Finn.
Put it on the wiki.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like we need to... Should we start a whole religion like the Flying Spaghetti Monster or whatever?
Yeah, I think we should.
We should probably, right? Because A, tax exempt status. Hello.
Yep.
Yeah, that would be nice. Because who likes paying taxes, right?
So what do we need to get a cult religion?
Well,
are you the charismatic leader?
Oh, for sure. Look at my hair, dude.
Yeah.
Look at my hair, brah. I'm over here like, wait, where's the...
There's a fish god Jesus vibe.
And he's like, and then the waters rose, and the fish, yea, were trapped in ponds upon the banks. And the boys and the men...
And then there's a...
did their business...
Cut into a video of you jacking off into a lake.
Just like from the way, like elbows up.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. Nothing inappropriate.
Yeah, nothing inappropriate. Okay, did I ever tell you? There was we had a director come to we made a director come one time. We had a director come visit, show his film, and I've told this story to you. I think I had an idea for a short film where a guy got super obsessed with this like little like RV mobile home type thing on the bank of this lake, and he lived in this like shitty apartment and had a car. And he sold his car and like all of his possessions to buy this thing, and then some like, you know, wealthy young couple bought it as like just like a little vacation spot. And so he like, just because he was super introverted and like he didn't know how to go about doing it right, you know, like contacting he just like went there and was like with the money and was like, I can buy it, and then saw that this couple bought it. So he climbs up a pile of like trash and into the window, and he's looking out the window onto the lake, and of course he jerks off, like, of course. And just like a folding chair. Yeah. It just like he jerks off, and then he crawls back out the window, and as he's crawling, he knocks something over, and there's like a gas can there, and he burns the whole shit down. That's the whole story. Uh-huh. And this director was like, you need to come, we need to make this short, like, yes. Had we had like 14 beers? Yes. But he was like, you need to come out to LA. I'm going to get funding. We're going to make this short film, blah, 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 about this guy who jerks off in an RV. I didn't sell it very good, but apparently I really sold this dude on it. So eventually I'm going to take a little 3-month hiatus and go make this jerk off film with this director who's only directed one actual film.
Are you going to play the lead?
No, he only works with Michael Rappaport.
Okay.
So he's going to be... Hey,
I'm
just trying to buy this fucking RV. What the fuck is your problem? Hey, what do you mean I don't got bagels with locks over here? That's kind of what he sounds like. Not really. There's some fours in this house. There's some fours in this house. I get that song stuck in my head all the time. Do you even know what I'm referencing?
No.
Ben? You haven't heard Cardi B's WAP?
No.
Not surprising. I mean, you're not a big hip hop fan, not a big top 40 radio guy. I mean, neither am I. There's nothing wrong with that. Do you know what WAP stands for? You haven't heard all of the kerfuffle and the buzz all about it?
All the surrounding stuff, yeah.
Yeah. But you haven't heard the song?
No.
It's really weird to me. I mean, it's not weird to me. It's not a great song, no, but that part, there's some whores in this house, there's some whores in this house, it gets stuck in my head. You know, it's an earworm. Like, that's like most pop music, period. You know, it's not, there's like a hook that people get stuck in their head, and that's why they want to hear it. It's like a drug. You know, they get like a dopamine hit.
I've had this redneck Finnish punk song stuck in my head for 4 mornings this week, and I just wish if I could get a lobotomy or
anything
something.
else. Not anything else, but just not that. Yeah. Well, listen to WAP.
It's a song I have to practice for a wedding.
Oh no, that's the worst.
20-song playlist, and I don't know, like 15 of the songs.
That's a lot of songs to learn. How much time do you have?
It's October 10th, so there's time, no problem.
Yeah, it's doable, but yeah.
But I just go insane. I'm just cursing alone here, like, God damn.
Goddamn farts. You goddamn farts. You goddamn. Goddamn farts.
This is the way.
So, anyway. Well.
Somebody call us.
Yeah, that would be nice. But what were we talking about? Oh, the earworms and stuff. So to me, when something's going on, even if it's an artist I have no interest in, there's like some sort of controversy or whatever about a song, or even, if it just captures the public's attention, I gotta check it out, man. I can't, I literally can't not. What needs to change, Will? That needs to change. I don't know what he's referring to, because we're on like a 30-second delay, so it could be so many things that we've said. But I don't know. I guess I'm proud of you that you're like, yeah, I heard about this whole thing and I felt no impulse or desire to go hear this song.
Not really.
Also, I'm on TikTok way too often, and it's all over TikTok.
Yeah, I just came across those things like they were making jokes about Ben Shapiro and stuff. Because
yeah. Oh, hey, dude. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, Rachel and I were screaming.
Yeah.
Because he's like, my wife is a doctor, and she said if it's that wet, that you probably have a medical condition, and you should seek medical help. And I'm like, oh, no. She was being nice to you, dude. Oh, no. Your wife no likey anything that you do, man. Stop. No, it's bad. Don't say this. She was trying to be oh yeah, it shouldn't be like that. I'm a doctor. I mean, I get if you need a bucket and a mop. Okay, yeah, but it's called hyperbole, man. For someone who only speaks in hyperbole, can you tell that I despise Ben Shapiro? I know we try and avoid politics on the show, but that guy he's not the worst. Hitler's worse. He's still alive, by the way, for sure.
Hitler.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Or they cloned him or something. I don't know. People are insane. Also, I'm Joe Rogan now. But yeah.
Nice hair, Joe.
Well, it's super easy to disguise. I just put my beard wig and my head wig on, and then I get my angry inch out.
From Harry Potter?
Yes. Oh, I was thinking about the musical.
Is there a musical called Hedwig?
It's called Hedwig and the Angry Inch, yeah. Okay. You should watch it. I think you would really like it.
Okay.
It's Mike Tomlinson said Ben Shapiro is my idol. I mean, if your goal is to just be a weird, disingenuous, gish-galloping grifter, then yeah, he's the king.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But yeah, he's what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, he's a piece of shit. Yeah, he's a piece of shit. He's terrible. And I think he is honest. He is honest with himself, where he's coming from, but he does not care about really being honest with his arguments and stuff. Do you know what I mean? He doesn't.
Well, he gets paid to say.
Well, that's also true.
Yeah.
Him, Charlie Kirk, fucking Mug Club McFuckface. What the fuck is his name? The comedian who definitely isn't gay, or definitely isn't struggling with the fact that he might be attracted to guys sometime. What the hell's his name? David Crowder. No. Is it David Crowder? No. Steven Crowder. David Crowder is a Christian recording artist in the United States. Who seems like a very nice guy.
Yeah.
No. I mean, he seems like a nice guy. There are religious people that are not evil, basically. Yeah. They're hard to find though, because they don't go out trying to make money by peddling their BS to people that are gullible.
Yeah.
Man, this got heavy fast. Oh, Doug Van Chowder. Yes, that's it. Hey.
This is the funnest night ever.
All right. Well, we're gonna. What do you feel like doing another half hour?
Sure.
All right. We're gonna take like a 5-minute intermission.
Cigarettes
or something. Yeah, and then we'll
say that.
We'll be back. Oh yeah, they're illegal now, everywhere. Fuck. One world government cabal just outlawed them. The government's coming for your cigarettes and your children, and it's trying to convince you that vagina should be very wet.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be back. We'll be back in a few minutes. Oops, I clicked the wrong thing. Where is it? We'll use this one. All right, guys. See you in a minute.
Every USA, that's the refrain.
Or you think this is funny?
I love the whatever that Republican convention was, like with the cocaine stuff and whatever it was, the event 2 weeks ago.
The RNC?
Oh yeah, that one. And then when Charlie Kirk, wasn't he talking there?
I don't know, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, but then I just saw it like his face, and I couldn't I wasn't sure was it shrunken or not.
Yeah, did they make his head real fat and all his features real small? I mean, if you want to talk about grifters, man, Turning Point USA is like the king. I think it's the Koch brothers back that, right?
Not surprised.
Yeah. Anyway, let's talk about fun stuff. If you have a fun thing you want to talk about, somebody...
If you want to talk pipes, call us.
Oh, yeah. I forgot that was in the description. So I got a haircut, and Finn inherited 4 pipes.
4 pipes.
Walk us through the pipe. Give us this pipe, the pipe tour.
So, these pipes are made prior to...
This is perfect. Yes.
1965, I believe. I don't have exact dates on this pipe, but...
That's an old pipe!
Yeah, this one's an old pipe. And then this other one, also
an old pipe. Finn laying pipe on Finn and Doge.
And then there's the third one. This pipe.
Also a pipe.
Also a pipe fell.
Oh no. Is it damaged?
No.
Okay, good. Phew.
And then there's a small saxophone in this case.
It's what's higher than the soprano saxophone, like Kenny G? A piccolo saxophone? An uber soprano.
The one that Indiana Jones plays.
I don't get it.
No, he plays a small saxophone.
A tiny saxophone?
Yeah.
Are you thinking of an ocarina?
No. No, but in the TV series, the
Adventures of Young Indiana Jones or whatever.
Yeah. He learns the ways of the saxophone.
The ways
of
the
saxophone.
From Kenny G?
Yeah,
that would be
he
funny.
plays Kenny G. Prior to Kenny G.
Yeah, he goes into
person.
Yeah, being a person. The only thing I remember from that show is, oh no, that's not even that show. Is it that show? What's the thing with the CG like stained glass window that comes to life? That's a different thing. What the? Yeah, right. I can't place it. Anyway, Indiana Jones, huh? What's your favorite Indiana Jones film?
That's it.
Anyone else having problems with the stream? Will seems to be having problems. Let me check mine.
What? Isn't it funny? What?
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, it does seem to be. Something seems to be bad. Video's cutting in and out. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
This is not good. How do I fix it? It says excellent connection. I don't understand.
Well, maybe he has just high standards.
No, like
excellent.
Oh, I mean, I was having issues too. Like, it's still the video's still like. I think it seems to be okay. All right. Anyway, favorite Indiana Jones film.
Well, I gotta say the first one, but I have a very soft spot for the third one.
I mean, the third one's amazing.
Last Crusade, yeah.
Oh yeah, Last Crusade.
Well, they're all good. I even like the fourth one. Come on.
Hey man, there are parts of it that are terrible, just from like a production standpoint and stuff. But it's still people complaining about the concept. Oh, there's aliens and. Oh, we're getting a phone call. You know what? Forget what I said. Hey, you're on the air with Finn and Doge. Who do we got?
Up? It's Will.
Hey, Will, how you doing, buddy?
Hello.
I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah, what did you call anyway about?
This Indiana Jones talk.
All right, yeah. Let's. What about you? Do you have a favorite? Do you have some beef? Do you have some chicken? Tell me your secrets.
I have favorite beef.
Favorite beef? Ooh.
What's
Yeah.
your favorite beef?
Grass-fed.
Nice. Wagyu, maybe a little Angus.
Yes.
Anyway.
Yeah, for sure. But Last Crusade is probably my favorite. But it flip-flops between Raiders and that.
Sure. Depends on the day.
But the big beef that I have is with people that endlessly shit-talk the fourth movie and decide to ignore all the stuff that happened in the other movies.
Yes! A guy rips a guy's heart out by chanting stuff. And they're like, well, we can't have spaceships. It's like, whoa, that's actually way more likely.
Yeah.
Right?
Or, this is really stupid. This guy's swinging through a bunch of trees with monkeys.
Yeah.
Like, yes, that's stupid. And it looked really janky, like you said, production-wise.
Yeah, if they had done the same thing better, it wouldn't be as hard to complain about. But what were you going to compare it to? Like what?
Like falling out of a plane like 3,000 some feet in the air.
With a raft as a parachute for three people.
Raft
yeah, and then going over like
onto a side of a mountain.
Yeah, and then going over a giant waterfall.
Yeah. It's all the same shit. And I think the problem that people have is most people that I've talked to anyway, is when they saw those first three movies, they were maybe 8 to 10 years old.
Right. So their ability to suspend disbelief was probably much higher.
Exactly.
Because they didn't know.
When they saw Crystal Skull, they were 24.
Right.
So, that's all I got to say about that.
Yeah. And also, the only...
Granted,
go ahead.
I will agree that it is probably the weakest movie.
Sure.
But it's not as bad as people say it is.
Oh, yeah. And then and people that get super down on what's the second one called? Huh? What's the second one called? I can't remember.
Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Eureka's Castle.
God damn it. Yeah, Eureka's Castle.
Yeah.
I think it's just called Doug.
Doug? yeah, that's right.
Exactly.
But like people are like, oh yeah, that one's trash. Come on, Short Round, amazing, one of the best characters in film ever. Like,
there's
so many good things about that. It's a little more campy.
Yeah,
I think it might be more consistently campy than the 1 and 3, but I don't have a problem with it.
And 1 and 3 are, I think, hold a special place for people because it's Indy just kicking Nazis' asses the whole time.
Right.
And who doesn't love a bunch of Nazis?
Before we even knew what Schadenfreude was, right?
Yeah,
it's like, yes, if you're going to get pleasure out of somebody's pain, like a Nazi is like the number one source.
Yeah, that's tip top of the list.
Yeah, it's like I don't need to feel bad about what's happening to them at all. They're literal Nazis.
Yes.
Yeah.
I couldn't agree more. And
what's your favorite
2 and 4
Indiana Jones?
definitely. Sorry, go ahead.
What's your favorite Indiana Jones killing a Nazi scene or moment?
Oh, I got mine, but I want to hear Will's first.
That's a good question. Jeez. I love the in Last Crusade the throwing the pole into the spokes of the motorcycle.
It is very good. It's very convincing looking too.
That's
it's completely unrealistic, but they did it in such a way that it looks like it could happen.
Yes, it looks awesome.
Yeah, that's like all good Hollywood stunts, right? They're a total exaggeration. But
the guy just goes flying.
Yeah, just launched.
It's coming, and there's a big dust cloud pops up, and he just flies.
Yeah, just like pooh, the bike stops like dead. Like the pipe wouldn't arrest the momentum of the bike, right? In real life, but it's better that it does, and the guy's just like shot like 60 feet into the air. For me, it's got to be when he's duking it out with the giant like meat sack Nazi at the plane, and the meat sack guy's like, ugh, and then the propeller just like chops him into a billion bits, and Indy just walks away.
Great.
Like, I don't know, I love that one.
Fun piece of trivia: that actor is in all 3 of the original movies.
Oh, damn!
Gets killed by Indiana Jones in all 3 of them.
Wow, I didn't even realize that. It's not a Nazi. Probably my second favorite Indy killing somebody. It's really weird that we're talking about this. The guy with the sword, he does all the sword stuff, and then Indy just pulls his gun out and shoots him and turns around.
Yeah, that's a great one.
You know the story behind that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had like terrible diarrhea or something. There's supposed to be a big fight scene, and he like couldn't do it. So he's like, "What if I just shoot him?" And they're like, "Oh, that's actually amazing."
I have a gun.
Yeah, he's like, I have this gun that I literally never use. It's like, gun or whip, gun or, you know what? Whip. Yeah, definitely whip.
Yep.
I love me some Indiana Jones, though. You know, my only beef with the Indiana Jones films really is the way Harrison Ford kisses. It's terrifying.
Clunky.
No, it looks like it hurts. It looks like assault. Like, it looks like it should be illegal.
He like screws his face up.
Yes, he like mashes he grabs their face and he just mashes his mouth into their mouth. It's so like,
and like if you watch a lot of old Hollywood films, it's kind of similar to that.
Yeah,
so
there are a lot of those.
Like, he got direction to do that from.
Well,
Spielberg,
he does it in all sorts of other films too. What Lies Beneath, like, you just watch
Regarding
him, The
Henry,
Fugitive, Regarding Henry, like, he does it all the time. And I mean, I swear, Rachel and I talk about it twice a week. She's like, I remember how Harrison Ford looks like he's trying to murder someone with his mouth every time he kisses someone in a movie. Oh, what a piece of work.
Oh, boy.
Hey, since
How
we're talking about
you, Finn? What's your favorite indie Nazi kill?
Oh, yeah, we didn't.
I love the one where he throws the guy out of the Zeppelin.
Yeah,
and,
that's up
then just
there.
no ticket and
no ticket.
Yeah, that's great.
No, that one's great.
Fantastic.
I mean, they're all great. Like, there's no wrong answer here, really.
Yeah, that was just the first one that popped into my head. So
when the guys melt, that's great.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, he doesn't do. God did that, but
when the guy he pushes the guy onto the tank tread in the tank.
Oh,
scene,
and his strap thing gets caught in the.
Yeah, that's great.
It's very good.
Oh man, yeah, there's so many good ones.
It's just funny that that was a job for a bunch of people to be like, hey, what's the most entertaining way we can destroy a human being?
Well, that's similar to a conversation I was listening to on a podcast the other day. They were talking about old Looney Tunes cartoons, and specifically like the Roadrunner cartoons.
Yeah,
like there were tons of people whose job it was to figure out like a new way for the coyote to just get completely destroyed.
Right.
For each cartoon, you know.
It was
probably like a think tank of guys just sitting around like, all right, how can this guy just get completely crushed?
They're like, all right, boys, we've come up with a lot of great ideas in the last month. The well's getting pretty dry. I need you to dig deep. Put on your suspenders.
5 or 6 new ones.
Yeah. I want 6 new ones before lunch. Then we'll have 12 martinis and get right back to it at 3.
Yeah. And I
those
have
were the days.
Cigarettes while we do it.
Yeah. 15 cigarettes per martini.
Yes.
So
great stuff.
Since we were talking about Harrison Ford, are you like Blade Runner fan? The original Blade Runner?
Yeah.
Which version?
Yeah, I enjoy it.
I
don't really enjoy it as much as I used to, but
like director's cut?
Just the theatrical one, because that's the one that I've seen the most.
With the voiceover?
Yeah, I mean, I had.
No.
I think Blade Runner was like the first DVD that my family ever owned.
Okay.
Like when DVDs first came out. So
Do you want to know? You want to know what mine was?
On there.
Do you remember? Do you remember the film starring Kirk Cameron about the Rapture, Left Behind?
Oh my god!
Series.
Yeah.
That was the first DVD my family owned. I watched it on a 13-inch RCA, like bubble TV.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Love it.
And I'm like, I don't really like this movie, but it looks so great on this tiny television.
Look at all the digitals.
Look at the digitals. I sold my
many digitals.
I sold my Laserdisc player because I never used it.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I wish you would have sold it to me. I just got a copy of A New Hope on Laserdisc.
I still have my video disc player though. Do you know what that is?
No, I've never heard of that.
Right? It's pretty crazy. It's the first like random access video format, like where you had like chapters.
Predates Laserdisc.
Yeah, it's before that, and it's literally movie on a vinyl record. And it's in a big plastic sleeve. So it's all analog.
Does that work?
I have no idea, dude. Wizards, I think.
Crazy.
I think that plastic sleeve is just full of wizards.
Probably.
Or wizard
Sounds like
juice. They
Warlock.
juice a wizard and pour him in there. And, you know, they go, hey.
You just stick a wizard in a juicer and then line the sleeve with that.
Hey, you guys ever juice the wizard? You know what I'm saying?
I juice my wizard every time I watch the show.
Every
boys.
fish day, boys.
Every fish day.
That's not the slushy. That's okay.
But yeah, I have New Hope, Empire. I don't have Jedi on video disc, but yeah, it's not the rarest video format, but it's pretty dang rare.
Well, now I know what to get you on the next fish day.
You gotta get. That's. I mean the
Return of the Jedi.
on video disc.
Yeah.
So okay, so you said that you probably would, if you were going to watch Blade Runner, you'd watch the theatrical version, which is wrong, but fine.
That's not the question you asked me.
Which one did you?
Said, which do I
prefer?
Yeah.
Oh well, I mean,
do I prefer? I mean, if I was going to watch it right now, I would watch probably the director's cut. But there's so many different versions of
that's true. There's like the director's cut. There's the final cut. There's the he released like 5 different versions. Some of them are like way longer.
I would have to research it for like 2 hours
to figure out which. Yeah.
By the time I figured out which version I should watch, I would just say, I'm just gonna not watch this.
I'm just gonna go to bed. Yeah. So okay, so now that was just the doorway that we walked through. So the second part is, how did you feel about the follow-up with old ass Harrison Ford and Rhino Geeseman?
Rhino Gooseman. It wasn't terrible. It looked really pretty.
That's what I mean. Like it looked and felt and sounded like exactly right.
Yeah.
Everything else,
but other than that,
fine.
I can take it or leave it.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. I like watching it to look at.
I mean, that guy, Denis Villeneuve, is a fantastic filmmaker, but if I had to pick any of his movies to watch, that would probably be the last one I would choose.
Yeah, it's not.
How about the Dune trailer? Did you guys see that?
I avoid trailers at all costs these days, man. I do not watch trailers.
Gosh. Even if you've read the book?
I haven't read the book.
I read the book,
Ooh,
the manuals.
The
Interesting.
manuals.
The old movie.
I've used the lotions.
Nice.
Yeah, I was really impressed by the trailer because I was just like, this is the exact same thing as the old movie, but it just looks better. And the sand
it looks
worms.
pretty close. It's going to come down to the performances, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dune,
I don't know how they can top Sting, but I guess we'll see. Harry Styles, maybe.
Oh, no. what has become of
Harry
us
Styles
as a
as
society.
Fade Ralph. Oh Lord.
Is Harry Styles the one like who's in Dunkirk? Is that Harry Styles?
Yes.
Yeah.
He wasn't terrible in that, to be honest.
No,
he was fine.
Yeah.
No.
You guys seen Tenet yet?
No.
No.
Oh yeah. You
I
live
probably
in
won't.
U.S. Yeah.
Until it's on. Yeah, we live in a hellscape. We can't go to the movie theaters.
Well, it really sucks because like we were supposed to go. We had a whole trip planned and booked for April to go to St. John, the island where adjacent to where Epstein did all of his crimes with Bill Clinton and Donald Trump and the Ron Burkle too, right? Like Penguins owner and.
Oh, really? Yikes.
I believe so. Didn't they co-own that plane or some shit?
Oh,
It's
boy,
one of the Penguins guys was involved with that whole Lolita Express shit. Hung out with Clinton.
Yikes.
And which one was it? Do you know what I'm talking about, Finn?
I haven't gone down that rabbit hole yet.
Anyway, we were supposed to go there because Rachel and I went there for our honeymoon, and my sister really
Fish
wanted
day
to go.
there is exceptional.
Oh, I'm sure, man. We saw all the fish in the reef, like so fresh until you leave them in your car for 12 days. Yeah. But you want to start with it. You don't want to start behind the 8 ball. You want to start with the fresh fish.
Yeah, absolutely. And you saw like a guy from behind standing in the water, and you thought, well, he was holding a rod. But
yeah. Oh, is he ambidextrous? But so, then everything's shut down, and now you can't like go, like St. John's shut down again because they have like no medical facilities. So if they have like an actual like outbreak, people are just screwed. They have no ventilators. There's no real hospital. The closest place with
everybody gonna die.
Yeah, the closest place with the hospital is Puerto Rico, which is like a 2-hour flight, and then Fort Lauderdale. And Puerto Rico's having problems of their own. So they're like, when they get a case, they're just like, nope, nobody's coming in. Mm-hmm. And the airline, like, they're like, oh, well, you got to book. You can rebook your flight. I'm like, great. Well, the deadline is coming up, like next week, for us to rebook, and we can only rebook for what is on the website. So that's 6 months out, basically. And it's like, we have no idea if we'll be able to go anywhere or do any, like, is it going to get worse? Is it going to be better? Like, so it's just like our whole vacation's just blowed up, man. And so we were trying to find somewhere maybe to go like domestically, but then like, Rachel works at a hospital. So she just asked him, she's like, can I, what's the deal with flying? Like how actual, what's your recommendation to like the medical director and stuff? And they're like, as much as like the air's filtered and people wear masks and there's distancing, but he's like, it's still like basically the worst thing you could do other than just like going to a party where the theme is cough in everyone's face, with 100 people. So it's like plane tickets, just psh. And I'm like, well, I could go. And then she's like, yeah, but if you get sick and come back and get me sick, then I should have just went, I'm like, oh, right. That's how germs work. Whoops.
Oops, airborne.
So, yeah, I'm just gonna. Why don't we have Bubble Boy suits like what's his name in that amazing movie? Yeah,
Gyllenhaal.
Yeah,
my main man.
Just jaking it up, in that famous movie where he says,
"I don't want your life."
Oh wait, no, that's a different one.
Oh, man,
I don't know how to quit you.
Was that from Source Code?
Think of another.
No, that was from what's the one where he's like the paparazzi guy who does the crimes?
Nightcrawler.
Nightcrawler. Yeah, it's my favorite game to play, by the way. Nightcrawlers.
Nightcrawlers.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Oh man.
All right, I'm gonna let you guys go.
We should probably wrap her up here soon, but thanks for calling in, Will.
Thank you.
No problem.
Can't
wait to watch the outro.
Don't tell anybody, but you're like probably my favorite. It's just us here now.
Yeah. Shh. Hey Finn, can you let us talk just for a minute?
Okay.
Just turn around. Could you just turn around?
Yeah, just turn around. Hey, Adam, what were you saying?
It's not.
I'm just saying I like you the best. Oh, the video's cutting in and out again, I think, but who cares? Anyway, I love you, smooches. And if you decide to leave your girlfriend, you know where to find me.
Okay. I'll see you then.
All right. See ya.
Lightning in 5.
All right. Bye. Oh yeah. Did you watch any of those hockeys?
What's hockey?
Right. Exactly. I've only watched like the last 2 Eastern Conference final games for some reason.
I only remember that one game because you sent me a message that, are you watching
Yeah,
hockey?
because I figured you were up
hockey.
and it was in like double overtime, and I was like, Finn should
And
get
I turned
it.
it
You probably
on,
didn't even
and
know it was a thing, and then it ended
And it
immediately.
ended.
Yeah. I say it every week pretty much. If I didn't have bad luck, I would have no luck at all, and I pass that on to everyone I know. Apparently.
I mean, I couldn't have watched it anyway, so that was like, oh, okay, it's over. Yeah, good. Whatever.
I guess it worked out then.
Anyway, my Finnish team, they're still quarantined for another week or something.
Now, which league? The Finnish league?
KHL.
Oh, the KHL. Jokerit?
Yeah.
Did I say it somewhat right? Do you still say
right,
Joe? Is there a harder...
Jokerit.
One more time.
Jokerit.
Jokerit.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Jokerit.
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 Good enough. I'll do.
It's getting worse. It's them devolving. Yeah, it's like when I do an accent, if I can't nail it, which first of all, I probably shouldn't be doing accents anymore. I'm pretty sure that's like illegal. Or Joe Biden wants to abolish the police, but only he's going to keep a couple police around to go shoot people that do accents. That's what I heard. I don't know. Big if true.
Sure. But yeah, they played, well, whatever Russian team it was, and apparently they had some COVID cases. And
so the Jokerit had some COVID cases, and so they have
they haven't had any. But
the other team did. So out of
now they're not playing for 2 weeks.
The whole league, or just those teams?
No, just Jokerit.
Because they were exposed.
I guess the other team.
Yeah.
And I think there's like a third team also.
How are they gonna make up these games and figure it's like 4D chess, like just to get these seasons like. I don't know.
It's Russia. They get it done.
Yeah, they don't care. Do you? Yeah. I mean, have you been following the Tour de France like at all?
No.
So it happened.
Happening?
Yeah.
Oh.
Saturday, tomorrow or today for you. They're doing it's an uphill time trial, so each rider rides on their own, and but it's like a climb. It's crazy, and then the next stage is the last stage. So it's like the 2 leaders are separated by less than a minute, which is like the closest it's been this late in the race in like forever. The race has been like super crazy. Lots of crazy stuff has happened. There's a couple American riders. There's an American rider named Sepp Kuss. If you just said his name, I would never guess he was American, first of all. Whose name's Sepp? Like anywhere. Like that's like a...
S-E-P-P?
I think, yeah.
Sepp.
Kuss. K-U-S-S.
Kuss.
Okay. I call him Couscous because it's funny. But you've seen the Tour de France, like when they're going up the climbs and the people are like in the middle of the road, like with smoke bombs and flags, and they jump out of the way right in time. And you're like,
Antifa.
Setting all them fires. Hey, you notice them fires stop right at the Canadian border? Do you think maybe they got the information from the U.S. Forestry Service, who only tracks fires in the United States? Anyway. So, but you think like, oh, COVID and, stuff, these people aren't going to be doing, no, they're doing the same thing.
No.
And none of the racers they tested them on each of the rest days, which I'm surprised they weren't testing them more often because there's only like 2 or 3 rest days in the whole Tour de France. So they were only getting tested like every 6 days or something like that.
But do they stay like in a bubble or?
I mean, they're riding their bikes out on the road, and there are people there on the side of the road and in the road.
They're not doing that.
Yeah, but that's how it works. They're in like a hotel or they're in their team bus, but they're traveling all over France. Like it's the Tour de France. They're not just like riding in a circle. It's not like the NHL where they can go hotel arena. Like they're traveling. But none of the riders have gotten have tested positive. Some of the like mechanics and other people have, and the race director, the person in charge of the whole thing, had it and had to quarantine. But he only quarantined for like 6 days, and then he's back out there like waving the flag, start the race. It's like 6 days. Like,
if you're rich enough, it's
right. But that was the protocol. Like here, like say if Rachel, even if she tested negative, if she had symptoms like a cough and a fever and tested negative, she would still have to quarantine for 9 days. And if she tested positive, she would have to quarantine for 2 weeks. Right?
Yeah.
But like apparently in France, if there are bikes involved, they're like, 6 days is good enough. Fromage.
Is there someone in your house?
Can you hear noises?
No. Are there with guns?
No, why? What?
They were doing an accent.
Oh. You can do a French accent because that's not like...
Okay.
Nobody likes...
It is the French, so you can do a French accent.
Well, yeah, if your culture is predicated on shitting on everybody else, then they're allowed to shit on you. Like it's a give and take, an eye for an eye. Okay. It's only fair. Also, I don't actually believe that about French culture. Oh, no, they are here now with the guns.
Yep.
Sorry, I take it back. I have been inundated with calls from your staffers. It's crazy, man. The election stuff going on. How many calls I've gotten from people being like, hey, who you voting for? You got a pretty mouth. I'm like, what? And like, yeah, you heard me, boy. We got cameras in your toilet. We got cameras in your light bulbs. Big Pharma. Who you voting for? No, I've been getting tons of calls about like just to ask me who I'm voting for.
Wow, that's so different. It's just hard to understand.
Yeah. We moved, right? So the county we were in was like, so you've heard the concept of swing states, right?
Yeah.
So states that are like could go blue or red. In the states, the way PA works anyway is the individual counties go blue or red, and then that like contributes to the, it's
so
a
red
little
is communist and blue is what?
Also communist. No, red is fascist. And blue is like secret fascist.
Yeah. Leaning.
Police state. But like pretending they don't want it.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, no, red is corporatist and blue is corporatist. Is really what it is. But anyway, we moved to a county that's very much in play. Like it has the city of Harrisburg in, but then a lot of rural areas. So, and PA, do you know what gerrymandering is?
Yeah.
So PA made a state law to basically outlaw that. So there's an independent board, and the Supreme Court of the state has to like approve stuff. So like the districts that used to look like all weird, like crazy, like topiary penises and stuff, like just to be like, oh, there's people that are conservative all here, and they'd split up all the, and Democrats did it too, like. But that's like kind of gone away, so it's a little bit more like fair. Anyway, we got another caller. Hey, you're on the air with Finn and Doge. Who do we got?
Hi, my name's Tracy, and I was just wondering if you're signed up to vote this November, and if you're willing to support our friend Donald Trump.
Can I talk to your supervisor, Tracy?
Well, why don't you just want to talk to me?
All right. Okay. All right. I just get a lot of calls, Tracy. Honestly, I'm a little bit worn out. Like, aren't you a little worn out doing this day in and day out?
Well, I don't know. I just like being here.
Okay. Oh, that's fair. I mean, I appreciate your enthusiasm. So you're asking me.
I just want to know.
Oh, yeah.
Are you willing? Are you willing to support our friend Donald Trump?
Our friend. Do you mean like you and I, our friend, or like you and your friends, our friend?
Well, our friend. I mean, he's our leader, or
our dear leader.
Aren't you willing to support him?
Well, what do I get out of it?
Well, freedom.
That sounds pretty
That's for
good.
sure.
Okay. Anything else?
What do you want more than freedom?
Maybe like a gift card to Dairy Queen or like a sick hat.
Well, I guess we could send you a hat.
All right. I'm listening.
I don't know about the dairy. I don't know. I have to talk to. I guess
your supervisor.
Can we have your supervisor on the phone now? We need to talk about the gift card.
Yeah, if you could loop them in, I would appreciate it, Tracy, or just transfer us.
Hey, this is Tom.
Hi, Tom. Thank you so much. We're sorry to bother you, but we had to elevate this just because. Listen, if I'm going to vote for Trump, I need some reparations. You know, I need some like.
You're asking about the Dairy Queen gift cards?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you're willing to guarantee that you will vote for Donald Trump, you can give us your physical address, and we'll send you a $10 Dairy Queen card.
10? Well, I would have done it for 5, but you already said 10. So, okay.
Hey,
well, Tom.
Hey, that's how we do it over here. You know.
I appreciate your candor.
We're trying to appease our voters, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, for sure. Now, let me just give you a scenario. Say I promise
I'm sorry.
you.
Are you trying? You're not going to try to get me into one of those kind of liberal getcha moments.
No, I'm not. This is not going to be a gotcha moment. I'm being completely straight with you.
Okay, you're just trying to have a straight-on man-to-man conversation here?
Mano y mano, bro. Mano y mano.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
totally straight. No homo.
Yeah, okay. I can do that.
All right. So say, now this is purely hypothetical. Again, not a gotcha. I just want to know what would happen. Say I tell you, I promise you, and I believe it. I am being honest. I say, hey, yes, I am going to vote for Donald Trump. And for the $5 or $10 Dairy Queen gift card.
$10.
Right, $10. Two $5 gift cards or one $10.
$10 Dairy Queen gift card.
That's a lot. I mean, listen, I might not be Jeff Bezos.
What I give a lot of people. So.
Yeah, no. So I tell you that, and I believe it in my heart, and I'm being honest.
Yeah.
And then I go to the polls. I Pokemon go to the polls, or I fill out my mail-in ballot because that I could do that.
I mean, I would definitely recommend that you go to the poll.
Okay.
I mean, it's possible. I'm not going to say that I would, but hypothetically, I could intercept your ballot in the mail. Because I
would not want to fight my mailman.
I'm not going to say that I know a guy, but, anyways, go on.
Okay, so, all right, so I go to the polls, and then I get in there, and I'm like, you know what, that $10 gift card was great. I got 2 medium blizzards, one Heath, one the Royal Fudge cheesecake. My wife and I enjoyed them immensely, but, I just got to vote. I heard the one guy on the TV, and I heard him, and he was like,
I got hairy legs.
And I just got to vote for him, So what happens then?
That's Joe Bidet, right?
Joe Bidet, yeah. If I vote for Joe Bidet.
I'm not going to say that I'll kill you.
Well, that escalated quickly. But you will kill me. But you're not going to say it.
I mean, I did give you a $10 Dairy Queen gift card, which is more than what I usually give out.
And also, what's a human life worth? I think it's, if you add up all the chemical components of somebody's body, it's only $1.73 or something. So that's fair.
Uh-huh.
That's fair. I just wanted to know, because I don't like going blind. Are you in a fairy layer with chimes?
No, I'm in my wife's, I don't know. She's got a
she
whole
shed
thing that she does over there.
It's like a she shed?
She shed.
She's
That's
got like...
what she calls it. I don't know. It's like, she's got chairs in here, and she does, like, crochet shit. I don't know.
Chairs?
Wow.
I don't
multiple chairs.
I stand.
That's
my
the American
entire
dream.
life
He's trying to
because
sell.
my life is hard.
Yeah.
As it should be.
Right. Like equal opportunity, right?
Yeah. I'm being told that I should stop talking.
That you're being fired? Hey, Tom, thank you so much. Tell Tracy that, I was not trying to be a butt munch. I was not trying to wait.
Hey.
I think you're not allowed to say that either. I was not trying to be a jerk. I just really needed to talk to a supervisor who knew what was going on, and I don't want to get murdered. So you know what? I am not going to promise you.
Remember where that $10 gift card came
No,
from.
I'm not promising you. I'm going to forego the gift card. If it shows up, I'm sending it back.
Well, good luck on that.
All right, I'm hanging up on you, Tom. I love you.
Bye-bye.
Peace be unto you.
Bye, Tom.
I don't know. We're pushing close to 2 hours. We might as well just do it.
Yeah, sure. No problem.
So, what phase of the drug wave are you in? You've crested the wave and now you're coasting down for a landing?
I think I'm pretty mellow. I have to say that the start of the podcast was a bit out there, but now
you've leveled out.
Yeah.
Somebody got you a banana boat.
Yeah.
Have you seen that movie, Flight, Denzel?
No.
It's a movie. Yeah, it's interesting.
The one where he drinks.
An alcoholic pilot, and
Yeah.
he saved a bunch of people, but he was over the blood alcohol limit, and yeah, I don't know. Anyway, have you ever seen Dead Zone with Christopher Walken? I watched that the other day. No, you never seen that one?
No.
How about Scanners?
No.
The Fly?
The Fly.
Yeah. That's how it always starts.
Well, I mean, that's
that.
not from that movie, but I was talking to Gus, and he was like, that movie is so disgusting. He's like, I can't. He's like, I will never. He watched it for this second time. He's like, I don't think I'll ever watch it again. He's like, it's so unsettling.
Very slimy. Yeah.
Very slimy. Well, David Cronenberg knows how to make you feel like anxiety, and it's not so much what's happening. I mean, it definitely is what's happening on screen, what you see and everything, but also the way in which he directs it. Like remember the guy's arm gets broken, and and his bone is poking out, and he's screaming, and he's not movie screaming. He's screaming real, if you were watching a video of the woman who's stomping the grapes and falls off the thing. He's like, you know,
you go too deep.
It's kind of funny, but it's also just I've had the wind knocked out of me, and when you're just going
yeah, it's
unpleasant.
It's not a Wilhelm scream or anything.
No, yeah, exactly. It affects your central nervous system.
Yeah.
And that's what Cronenberg does with all those effects and everything, and he gets the people to act as real as they can, and it's just very unsettling and makes you filled with anxiety. Why do people like that? Getting scared? I guess because a lot of our lives are so boring. We're not getting hunted by tigers and stuff anymore.
I've never really understood the reason why people watch horror movies.
Right.
Especially if they're just jump scares.
Yeah, or the slashery ones. Yeah.
Yeah. I've never quite understood it.
Same. There are ones in that vein that I like, but it's because they're different. They're a play on that. Cabin in the Woods. Have you seen that one? The Joss Whedon joint. It's amazing. It's hilarious and crazy and super fun. One of my favorite theater experiences ever. Because I knew nothing about the movie. It was just one of those times where Rachel and I were we're going to go to a movie, and we're I guess this one? I hadn't seen a trailer.
Sounds generic and stuff. So yeah,
it was awesome. And or like the Evil Dead franchise, you know, it's like way I don't know, the camp and the goofiness
it's campy,
yeah,
cheesy, whatever.
But like the Halloween franchise,
never seen a single one.
Don't, stupid. Like there are some other ones like the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre is like pretty effective because it was kind of like an indie horror movie. You know what I mean? Like it was a little bit, I don't know. Not that they were all
quite sure if they
low
actually
budget.
killed someone.
Yeah, no, it like almost was like this might be a snuff. How did they get away with? Yeah. I don't know. I never used to watch like any scary movies at all until like college, really, because like some of them just affected me like too much. Like to this day, the one I think that I'm the most like I was the most affected by was the woman who played Dexter's sister, Exorcism of Emily Rose. Have you seen that? Laura Linney. I grew up in church, right? So I was being told demons are real and possession is real and all this stuff, and demons are like around us all the time, and angels and demons are battling. There's a series of books I read where it was like angels and angels and demons. Angels and Demons.
Angels and Demons, the book?
No, not the sequel to no, but there was a book where they were like battling and anyway, so to watch like a possession movie where they're treating it like there's a skeptic who's like a lawyer who's like this isn't real, et cetera, and then she sees like the tapes and everything, and it's like, oh wait, this is real, and the woman is like a gymnast who plays the Emily Rose, and so she's like contorting herself all crazy, and you know, like, and it's not even like R-rated, like there isn't really any gore or anything, but it was just like, this is too real, this is way too real, like freaked me out, man. Like I did not sleep well for a while.
Yeah, I think like her. What's the fucking before the Midsummer film, which was it? What was it called?
What?
The movie before Midsummer.
That director did?
Yeah.
Crap. That's not the Babadook director. I get them all mixed up. It's like, I don't know, is it the Babadook, Midsummer, Vitch, like all of those I kind of lump together, but I can't remember. I know.
Hereditary.
Oh, Hereditary. Yes. Yeah, that one really creeped you out?
No, but it was a fun, like a movie theater experience.
Oh, was it?
I don't know. It was so, well, it was creepy and everything, but it was so absurd.
I haven't seen it, and
really? Okay.
Well, just because of the name of it, and let's just say like there's some concern about pickles, like hereditary stuff for real in my life.
Yeah.
So that wouldn't be super entertaining. Like it's like, the show like Hoarders. If you know someone who's a hoarder, like have an immediate family member who's a hoarder, you're not going to watch that show and get any entertainment value out of it, because you're just going to be like, this is terrible. They're exploiting this poor person. And well, honestly, everybody should be thinking that if they watch that show. Yeah. But it was just like I just steered clear of it because it just, I don't want to think about that because there could be actual real life implications that are similar to that hyperbolic movie example. Anyway, let's end on that shiny, bright note, right?
Did we get the wiki page ready now?
Let's see. Let's check the chat. See the spice. The spice melange. The spice must flow. Now, other than the pings, if you noticed when you watched the David Lynch Dune, there's like this sound in the background the entire movie, just like a white noise kind of. or the album Transatlanticism by Death Cab for Cutie. Think about it.
Okay, let's end on that.
No
wiki page.
There's no Wikipedia page. No. So sad. All right, everybody. Well, it's been a double ep. It's like a double EP or a double LP. In Through the Outdoor, or what's, I don't know, I'm trying to remember famous double LPs by 70s classic rock bands. Yeah, The River, maybe. The Yes album, the first full Yes album. I think it's just literally called The Yes album.
Beatles, the Red album.
The White album's
Blue
double
album.
LP, right? Blue album?
White album.
Did they have a Blue album?
Oh yeah, they had the 2 sets.
The Let It Be one?
With what, like the earlier songs, and the blue one was like later songs.
All right, I'm gonna go eat dinner.
Whoa.
I can smell it. Oh, I shouldn't have smelled the. This smells like fish day. You know what?
It's the best.
All right, we're good now.
Get it.
Oh, you know what? He is gonna destroy that. All right. Hey, everybody, thank you so much for our callers. Thank you, Will. Thank you, Gus. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Finn.
And Gil.
And Gil. Gil and Guy and Gordon. But it's been a week, so have a good time. Do a beer, make party, pants optional. Play sports, don't play sports, take naps, don't take naps, flirts, praise flirts. I thought you said play sports, honestly.
Yeah.
Play sports, praise flirts. So anyway, I am Doge.
And there's also a new Springsteen single out. Check it out. It's
another one?
No, the same one.
Okay. I am Doge.
I'm Finn.
And this has been a thing. All right, everybody, take it easy.
I got hairy legs.
I don't want your life.
Game over, man. Game over.